How's it going, guys? Welcome to Season 3 of the City Skylines series. So, like I said at the end of the last episode, we were kind of getting messed up with that city. It was getting a little bit boring. So what I've decided to do is we're going to start up a new non-winter themed map. I love, what's the expansion called? Expansion pack called? I can't remember, and it's hurting me deeply. Since it's kind of getting into summer, I don't want to be sitting here playing in the winter and all that, because it gets kind of depressing. So we're gonna go and there's actually some new maps I didn't know were added to the game using some of those new assets we've discovered in the last episode. So we're gonna be doing a little bit more with that. We don't have any themes, so it's European, so I think that'll be cool. We're not gonna do left-hand traffic because me living in Canada, driving on the right hand of the road, I kind of understand roads. But what I would like to do, I guess we're just going. I did not mean to hit enter. Hey, whatever works. It doesn't have a name. We'll just name it when we get in here. But I'm already liking, if this is actually the train, I'm not too sure. I should have maybe loaded up a world and checked it out, see how it looked before. But I mean, it's always kind of more fun to go into it, not really knowing what's going to happen. So let's see. This part was always really slow. I don't know why. My computer is pretty beefy. But it always seems to freeze. It goes to like halfway, freezes, and then just kind of keeps going after that. There we go. The tweeter is kind of going slowly but surely. Come on, then. Come on. There we go. And we should be loading in any second now. Almost there. Almost there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Now he's going around, but nothing. The bar's not moving. So just from the picture, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have the city's gonna be somewhere over here. Now these maps might not be that new, because I'm suddenly thinking this is the same map that we started at the beginning of Season 2, and now Season 2 is only 10 episodes, so it's pretty sad. Yeah, this is the same, or no, this is not the same one. That was a different one. So yeah, this is a brand new map, never seen this before. I already kind of like the look of it a lot more. I think, like, if you can get a good angle, you can kind of see over here. I mean, that's really awesome. I mean, we're gonna have to, it means we have to actually get down to that level to put any harbors or anything in. But I mean, that looks like, those are some nice details in there. So I really like that. And yeah, they've got like rocks and stuff in now. So let's just oh yeah, and you got different roundabouts and all that in. Cool. So let's just get going. So my main plan is, I want to see, before we do anything else, we can't do what I thought we could do. I thought we'd be able to, we're not gaining any money, kid. I thought you'd be able to buy a plot of land right away. I was going to buy one on the other side of the highway. But apparently we can't. So I think what we'll do is we'll build a very, very, very small industrial area on this side. And we will kind of we'll keep it a pretty small size, just so that we can avoid what we ran into last season, where we ended up wanting kind of to have everything sectioned off, basically, but we weren't able to because of just the way we started the city. So as soon as we're able to buy land in this one, we're going to get rid of whatever industrial area we have on this side and move it onto the other side, just to save ourselves a little bit of time later on in life. So we don't have highways, we really don't have anything. Alright. So let's just go in and we'll start dealing with some of the bare necessities. So power. And I've suddenly become a big fan of the coal and all these kind of the dirtier power, just purely because they're efficient. They just work. It's kind of sucks, but alright, so we'll go with water pump. One water pump here. And then sadly we're gonna have to pump raw sewage down over there. We're gonna have to provide power to both of these. And let's start off with some nicer piping. That's one thing we did do well last season. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to worry about this for this map, because it's already, there's no heating, there's no nothing, so all those annoying stresses are gone. And up one more. Nope, down one. Right there. Perfect. Now we'll go just so we have that little bit of overlap. And then we'll connect all three up nicely. Hopefully I can get a pretty straight line from here in. Nope. Alright. We'll just stick with that for now. We need to provide power to both of these things because they are vitally important. And we'll connect. We'll wait till we get a little bit of growth in here. So now let's go put in our first kind of industrial, or not industrial, residential area. So as usual, we're gonna put in a grid. And something I don't know what it is about whether it's because I just updated the game today and it looks a lot, I don't know, more vibrant. Maybe I'm just used to the kind of the white and boring. But oh, and there's the dog shaking in the background. That's pretty typical in my videos, if you guys haven't noticed from now, about now. So we'll zone all this residential. What is he doing? I don't know. He's just making a lot of noise back there. He's just having some fun. So we gotta get rid of, yeah, oh yeah, they put in all the new stuff's in here. So I'd apparently actually have to go in and clear all that out. Before we get going with anything, let's, ooh, not the right thing I wanted to get rid of. So apparently, yeah, now we're gonna have to go in and actually physically clear all this out. So I'm gonna make a cut here and I will get all this cleared out, make it look a lot better, and then I'll bring you guys back in I'll let this grow a little bit, and then I'll bring you guys back in once we're ready to do the industrial area. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so the sun is coming up. I put in a little bit of work. I decided not to bring you guys in right when I put the industrial area in because I figured it's not that big of a deal. So you can see we just a little bit of industrial here, a little bit of commercial here, and a little bit of residential. So the demand is going up for residential, luckily, which is a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to start with education early because we ran into that problem again last season. So we're going to start it out and kind of have it. Well, let's add in some more residential first. So sadly, I'm probably going to have to go in here and redo all the clearing of rocks and stuff. Which will be kind of annoying, but we want to not ever have that disconnected. That'll be bad. Alright, we'll connect that one up. Cannot. What? Since when? Since when can these not be built on the water? There we go. Okay, well that'll work for now, temporarily. So now we can go in and let's check water piping. Yeah, we need to expand that out a little bit. Alright, and then we can zone all of, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go, zone all this residential. I'll try and get in there later on to clean it all up if I remember. We mainly just need to clean up the roads and any trees that are sticking out of houses. Because the stupid prop anarchy and all that. I might just get rid of that mod other than the fact that it takes away all these cool props that we were looking at. Or that we have looked at. So let's just do a quick cleanup of the roads. Make sure there's nothing left on the roads. There we go. Alright, so yeah, at least our roads look realistic because there's not trees growing in the middle of them. So let's set this off, let it grow more. So now we're starting to get all the problems, the typical problems of the city. So we'll put that in. I want to see, because there's no point having these as 2 lanes when we can have them as one way. There we go. So now those are all upgraded. So the main thing I'm waiting for is just to get this guy right here, but we need a population of 5,000. So, and when we get that, oh, all right, we're getting up there. Wow. So firehouse, police station, cool. So now we're starting to get somewhere. So let's start with medical, actually, before we start with education. And we'll put we're just going to put all our services kind of in the central area for now. And we're going to lose power, but we shouldn't be... Oh, seriously? Yeah, no, it's connected. Okay, good. I figured that would kind of be what happens, but wasn't too sure. Put the firehouse in there. Make sure, check our coverage. Decent coverage. We'll put another one over here just to be safe. Maybe we'll put it at the end here. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Police, we don't have enough to afford right now. Education, we can't afford it either. Let's go in here, and before we get too big... excuse me. We'll set all our taxes to 11%. That way we don't get all the whining and fussing later on when we want to jack up the taxes. And it's not going to make a big difference right now. It only really makes a big difference. You only get a significant difference when you have a large population there already. So let's go in and clean up these roads while we kind of wait for everything else to catch up. Oh, never mind. I guess these are basically all the trees over here. Alright, anyway. So there we go. Now we should have enough for a school, or an elementary school anyway. So I'm trying to see this side or this side. This side kind of covers all, or it covers a little bit more. It's not ideal, but it is what we have to deal with for now anyway. So the next thing, let's go in here and let's connect up all. Thinking take that out to there, take that out to there, and we'll put a nice diagonal and then square it off up here. And we should bring water and all that out to the same kind of point. So we'll pause the game, get rid of this stupid pipe that's at an angle, an ugly angle, I might add. That one will be a little bit better suited. Or not. Alright, so we'll get rid of that, and bring this out a little bit. So we get full coverage, then we'll connect it up. Okay. Now I'm not even sure if we're gonna put anything over here. I just want to make sure it's covered. Now we can hopefully let it run for a little bit. We've got high demand for residential still, so we should be getting people in over here right away. Yeah, just like that. Let's clear off our road. Clear off around them a little bit, so we don't have these massive bushes. And I mean, we're already getting a little bit of a wall along here, which I think is kind of cool. So as soon as so the next thing we're going to unlock is landscaping. So I know there's these little wall things that you can put in, and I would love to put them along here. But we're having some problems with crime, so that's probably the next thing we should put in. How much does one of these cost? 1,200. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit... That's going to be a little bit expensive right now, but we should be able to get it right away. Hopefully. It's education. Okay, I was like, that looks like a prison. Yeah, that's... Oh, there's an even bigger prison. Yeah, cool. But now there's our prisons and police headquarters. See. Alright, well, let's work on something else quickly here while we wait for that to kind of come up. So the other thing is businesses. That's where our other demand is kind of sitting right now. So I think this is going to be kind of deemed the business sector, kind of. We're not going to be making anything official until we actually get into really having a city. And crime is getting really bad really quickly. So I would like to have this. So I'm going to go AFK for a little bit, make a little bit of money, and I'll bring you guys back in once we're ready to fight this problem with the crime. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got a little bit more money, so now we're ready to put in our police station. So the thing about the police though is they cover a good majority of the area, nicely enough. So even if it's not green, they still cover it, and we got this really nasty thunderstorm going on in the city, which I think is really cool, personally. So I think if we put them there, and power's a problem. Oh, and we don't have enough for that either. Yikes, so we'll kind of have to suck it up for a little bit. This is really cool. You can see the road kind of changes. I wonder what we have for road maintenance, since we don't have... Oh, we only have road maintenance depots. We don't have anything else. But yeah, everything is looks really a lot more vibrant. I don't know what it is. Well, yeah, there's definitely, everything looks a little more vibrant. There's some of that awesome thunder. Our main demand is for residential, so I mean, let's suit the demand, I guess. Oh, freezing a little bit. Hey, there we go. Okay. So we got that. There we go. Quay, flood wall, that's what I was thinking about. And all the parks, good. And high school. So let's go work around with some of this stuff. So now, oh, okay, yeah, and we should have enough money to put another power plant. Or a little bit more pollution, but not a big deal. That should get us up to double, up to 80, so we should be good for a while. So now if we go in here, now this is normally something we do at a later date, but I want to try it. And apparently it doesn't work. Shoreline, oh, dang it. Flood wall. Okay. Not a massive fan. I would much prefer the quay, but yeah, no, I don't like that at all. So I guess we'll have to find some way to bring this to level this out. We do have, like, they made it actually so you can actually have access to these without any mods or anything. So we do have that. What is this? I can't even tell. A kiosk. Let's put a kiosk in the corner. Why not? It looks like a newsstand, right? Yeah, okay, it's just a bunch of kiosks. I kind of thought that'd be something I could just put on the corner here. I don't want industrial stuff. Let's see, is there any of this cool stuff that we can just put on a corner? No, it's all just, that's gonna end up being rocks. Alright, well, we'll find something later on. So let's go up here and expand out the residential area. See, that one's getting really close to... That one, yeah, that one's really, really close to the water. And power gets cut off to there, but luckily we have direct access right here. We should also go in and... what the heck? Connect that up. Now we can go in and get rid of these ugly power lines right to the middle. So let's go check on what... Oh, never mind. We're more than good enough for water. Alright, so now we can go in. Zone, make sure it's covered. We got water coverage. Zone a little bit more residential. Don't like that. So we're gonna go around, use that one. Now what we could do in here, since we don't really have any other option, is throw that in like that, and it didn't. I thought it would connect kind of squarely, but that's no big deal. We'll leave it like that for now, just to kind of see how things go. What may also work, I don't know if we have them yet. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, well, oh well, just keep those in there, because I think that looks pretty good. I just want to make sure that no houses are building along this edge here, so, alright. So we're just going to unzone those parts. Sadly, like these two houses are, but we'll just leave them there for now because they're not causing any major problems. And I love the look of the houses in the European theme. They look a lot better. For now, anyway. I'm sure we'll get sick of it eventually. But yeah, not too snazzy. So how it's gonna work out when our city starts getting a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna get it going good again. So this area is very temporary. This will be demolished as soon as we can. I think we can actually, yeah, we can buy one now, but we're not going to. Actually, maybe 35. Yeah, we could. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode. But this area is going to be staying around. This is a permanent part of the city. This part might change. This whole middle part might change. Well, I told you guys how we're going to upgrade it later on. We're going to go in and put this stuff in. But we need to get a lot more population. But yeah, the industrial will definitely be moving to a completely different area as soon as we get the chance, just so that we have that kind of separation. And yeah, so this is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more City Skylines, especially on this newer map. And I apologize again that last season was for only 10 episodes, but I really wanted to just move on to a non-snowy one and kind of restart and use some of the other things I've learned in City Skylines. So again, I hope you guys enjoy this new season, and that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode. So I will see you guys in the next one.